Good afternoon, dear students, and welcome to our math session. Dear students, we are going to continue with our topic lines and angles. Okay, in lines and angles till now, dear students, we have seen the properties of parallel lines, corresponding angles, alternate interior angle, alternate exterior angles, allied angles, angle sum property of the triangle, exterior angle property of the triangle. Okay, so these properties that we have studied, adjacent angle, linear pair of angle, what are supplementary angles, what are complementary angles. So after all this study, I hope that now you are able to solve the exercise and all the examples properly from your book. Still, I hope that you are going to try some more examples other than book, that you will refer some reference book for your practice. Today we are going to consider a few more examples. See, this is the given diagram, and what is given that we will consider. Now given OP, OQ, OR and OS are four rays. Okay, these are four rays: OP, OQ, OR and OS. These are the four rays, and we have to prove that angle POQ plus angle QOR plus angle SOR plus angle POS is equal to 360 degree. That is the sum of all these 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. The sum of all these 4 angles is 360 degree. This we have to prove. Okay. Now in proof. Now see, dear student, what we are going to do here now to prove that the sum of all these 4 angles is of 360 degree. We will have here some construction. Okay, so out of these 4 rays we can extend or produce any one of the ray. Suppose we extend ray OQ. Any one ray you can extend. We have extended ray OQ, so PQRS, and suppose this is T, OT. Okay. Now after extending this, now this QOT, as shown in figure, therefore Q dash O dash T is a line. Now this Q dash O dash T is a line. Now this is a line. Now after getting this QOT as a line, now therefore on this line ray OP stands. Now this OP stands, therefore what we will get, angle POQ, this POQ plus POT is equal to 180 degree. Okay, linear pair of angle. The reason is linear pair of angles. Now this will be our equation number 1. Okay, that sum of these two angles is 180 degree. Now if you consider this straight line, dear student, okay, then what we will get, on this straight line QOT, suppose ray OS stand, then angle SOT plus SOQ is 180 degree. Ray OS stands, therefore we will get angle SOT plus angle SOQ. SOQ is equal to 180 degree, linear pair of angle. Now in angle SOQ there is again ray OR which bisects it into two angles. So we can express this SOQ as, SOQ can be written as SOR plus angle ROQ is equal to 180 degree. This will be our equation number 2. Here the reason is since angle SOQ is equal to SOR plus angle ROQ. Okay, SOR plus ROQ, the sum of these two angles. Now dear student, we just need to add equation 1 and 2. Now therefore adding equation 1 and equation 2, therefore we will get now angle POQ plus angle POT plus angle SOT plus angle SOR plus angle QOR is equal to 180 plus 180. Now dear student, observe this, angle POT plus SOT means this complete angle we will get angle POS. So here if you add these two angles POT plus SOT, we will get this angle complete POS. Now therefore write down angle POQ plus angle POS plus angle SOR plus angle QOR is equal to 360 degree. Okay, and this is what we have to prove. See, angle POQ, here is angle POQ, angle POS, this is angle POS, then SOR, okay, and then QOR. So hence we have proved this. Understand dear student? In this way we have proved this example. So once note down the example properly. See, once again I will revise this example, that how we have solved this example. Now see what was given here, that from point O these 4 rays are given, OP, OQ, OR and OS. We have to prove that the sum of all the 4 angles that are present here, that is this angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 and angle 4. Sum of all the 4 angles that we have to prove is 360 degree. This we have to prove. Now the term to prove this condition, that sum of all this 4 angle is 360, we have extended any one ray. Okay, so we have selected ray OQ, so we have extended this ray OQ. Now after extending this ray OQ here, then what we will get, that angle 1 and this angle POT, because this, if you extend this ray OQ, this will be a straight line. Now after getting QT as a straight line, this ray OP stands on the line. So these 2 angles POQ and POT will be linear pair of angles. So the sum of these 2 angles will be 180, because they will be linear pair of angles. Then angle QOR plus SOR, and consider now, suppose this QT again a straight line, on this OS this ray will stand. If this ray OS stands, then this angle and sum of SOT and SOQ, sum of these 2 angles will be SOT and SOQ, sum of these 2 angles will be 180 degree, linear pair of angle. Now therefore we get this equation. Now SOQ is nothing but sum of these 2 angles. So write down these 2 angles. So we have expressed this angle as the sum of these 2 angles. Now after expressing this sum of the 2 angles, we get the sum of these 3 angles as 180. Okay. So after adding now this equation 1 and equation 2, we added here. So after adding this, we get here this quantity and this quantity. The sum of these 2 angle is nothing but angle POS. POS is the sum of angle POT and SOT. So if you add these 2 angle, we will get one single angle POS. So we got this, and therefore the sum of these 4 angles is equal to 360 degree. Now dear student, let us consider another example. Now see dear student, another example we will consider. See, these 2 lines are given dear student here, and this is the transversal. and this ray are the bisectors of corresponding angles. Now it is given that these rays, that is bisector of the corresponding angles, are parallel. Okay, this is given. So now see, this is PQ and this is RS. Okay, PQ and this is RS. These are given, and this is A, B, C and D. Okay, now see dear student, I will once read this example and tell you, if a transversal intersect two lines such that the bisector, if the transversal, this is A, B, C, D, this is the transversal, intersect two lines PQ and RS such that the bisectors of these corresponding angles are parallel, then prove that the two lines are parallel. See, this BE is the bisector of angle ABQ and this CG is bisector of angle BCS. Now we have to prove that, and this BE is parallel to CG, this is given. We have to prove that this PQ is parallel to RS. See, given AD is transversal for PQ and RS, BE and CG bisects angle ABQ and angle BCS. Okay, ABQ and BCS. So now also this ray BE is parallel to CG. Okay, this BE is parallel to CG. To prove, we have to prove that PQ is parallel to RS. Okay, this PQ is parallel to RS. Now PQ is parallel to RS, this we have to prove. Now see here, consider BE and CG, BE and CG and transversal AD. Okay, and consider transversal AD. See, if you consider this BE and CD and transversal AD, means you will get like this diagram. Now as you know that this ABCD and these two rays are parallel. So if these two rays are parallel here, then this angle and this angle, as they are parallel, they are equal corresponding angles. Means if this we consider, therefore we will get angle ABE. This angle ABE is equal to angle BCG. Okay, ABE is equal to BCG. This we will get. Now after these two angles equal, give this as equation number 1. Now see, since BE and CG are angle bisector of angle ABQ and angle BCS respectively, therefore we will get angle ABE is equal to angle EBQ is equal to half of angle ABQ. Okay, and for here these two angles are equal. This is bisector of ABQ, this is bisector, therefore these two angles are equal and half of this bigger angle. Now here CG is bisector of angle BCS, therefore we will get BCG is equal to angle GCS is equal to half of angle BCS. This is our equation number 2. Now therefore from equation 1 and equation 2, in these two, if you compare, see here it is ABE, here it is ABE, here it is ABE, here it is ABE, here it is BCG, here it is BCG. So these two are equal, so these two quantities will also be equal, and therefore we get half of angle ABQ is equal to half of angle BCS. Okay, now this half will get cancelled, therefore angle ABQ is equal to angle BCS. Now we have got this complete angle ABQ, this complete angle is equal to BCS, this complete angle. So these two angles are equal. Now these two angles are nothing but corresponding angle for line PQ and RS and transversal AD. There, now since these two angles are corresponding angles for line PQ and RS and transversal AD. Therefore by converse of corresponding angle angles, we will get line PQ is parallel to line RS. So once again note down, dear student, this, see here this PQ and RS, these two lines are given and this is transversal. Okay, ABCD. It is given that this ray BE is parallel to CG. BE is parallel to CG. So now we have to prove that PQ is parallel to RS and this BE bisect this angle and CG bisect this angle. Okay. So here as this bisect this angle is these two angles are equal and these two angles are equal. Now BE is parallel to CG and AD is transversal. Therefore this angle is equal to this angle because corresponding angles. So 2 times of this angle, that is this complete angle, will be equal to the 2 times of this angle. So these two angles will be equal. Okay. So if these two complete angles are equal, that is angle ABQ and BCS. And if you observe these two angles, what we get? That this PQ and RS, and for transversal AD, these two angles are nothing but corresponding angles. And if corresponding angles are equal, for given lines, then we can say that the given two lines are parallel by converse of corresponding angle. So here we have got in this way that PQ is parallel to RS by converse of corresponding angles. Understand, dear students? So in this way you can solve this. Now dear student, first of all the instruction for you is that very few students are sending homework. Whenever you are observing the videos, every time the homework is given at the end, but after watching the videos 4 to 5 students are only sending homework regular. Why other students are not sending? The record has been prepared for your regular homework, and if you will not send regular homework and if you will not practice regularly, you will not get good marks in internal assessment as well as in exam. So you have to practice all the examples. Today's your homework is to write down all the solved example. Write all the solved example of this chapter. Okay. So write down this homework and you have to send it. Okay, dear students, hope that you have understood today's examples. So take care, my dear students, and have a nice day.